Hey friends, welcome to Breathe with Georgie. I'm Georgie and today I'm going to take you on a journey of breathing for self-worth. So we're going to do this by breathing into our solar plexus chakra, that bright yellow solar plexus energy. So the solar plexus chakra is all about self-belief, self-worth, and trusting your inner guidance, your intuition without question. In the world we currently live in, there can be so many different options. It can be really difficult to know sometimes if we're on the right track, if we're on the path that best serves us. So it's a really amazing practice to come back to the breath, to come back to breathing into that solar plexus chakra, to reignite that self-belief, that self-worth, and trust ourselves that wherever we are in this moment is exactly where we need to be. So find a nice quiet space and let's get breathing. Okay, friends, so find yourself in a nice, comfortable seat. Now, you don't need to be sat on the floor cross-legged like me. You can be sat on a chair. Just make sure if you are sat on a chair, whatever is underneath you is fully supporting you. So wherever you are, start to imagine a string lifting you up from the top of your head, lengthening the spine, and just feel your shoulders falling away from your ears, bringing a real sense of relaxation over the body. Feel your sit bones in full contact with the floor or chair beneath you. Noticing if you're leaning forwards or backwards or to one side. Just find that real sweet spot where the crown of the head is balanced over the center of the pelvis, where all those different parts of the body, especially around the breathing muscles, can work in harmony together. They're all in alignment. Now, to get the most out of this breathing journey, you're going to want to breathe in and out through your nose, breathing optimally, achieving that effortless, natural breath. So gently bring your lips together. Place the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. And just start to take some effortless, light, deep breaths in and out through your nose. Keeping your eyes open for now, just taking a soft focus. And just allowing all of your awareness to come onto your breathing. Observing how air is entering and leaving your body in this moment. Just noticing. Don't try to control the breath, just be the observer, just notice. We start this practice by becoming aware, because once we listen to the breath, we can understand exactly what we need in any given moment, mentally or physically. So just take a moment to listen. What do you need from this practice today? Don't try to intellectualize or think about it. Just simply observe your breathing and just notice. Beautiful. Let's keep those effortless, natural breaths going, sending the breath deep, but keeping it gentle, remembering that a deep breath does not mean a big breath. We can keep the breath gentle, but still find that lateral expansion of the lower ribs as we inhale and feel that sense of relaxation and release as we exhale. No need to force, no need to push. We're going to combine body and breath, following the breath with a little bit of light movement, just to release any tension, any blockages, and allow ourselves to take a fuller and deeper breath, loosening the body. So just gently start to follow your breathing And as you inhale, arch the lower back, protrude the chest, let your gaze come a little bit higher. And exhale and contract, curve the spine, bring your chin to your chest. Take your gaze a little lower. And inhale. Following the natural rhythm of your breath, exhale, curve the spine, contract. Inhale, arch, look upwards. Feel that chest expanding, and exhale. Feel the rounding of the spine, the tilting of the pelvis. Following the natural rhythm of your breath, allowing yourself to be guided by the breath. Good. You can make these movements however big or small you like. You can go at whatever speed that suits you. Just allow yourself to be totally guided by the flow of the inhale and the exhale. Good, finishing the one you're on and just coming back to that lovely neutral position, effortless natural breaths, deep, light, gentle breaths. And let's start to roll the shoulders, lifting on the inhale and allowing them to fall on the exhale, rolling the shoulders back. Following the flow of your breath. Finding a rhythm that feels good for your body today. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's go the other way. Rolling the shoulders forward this time. Up towards the ears and exhale down. Dropping the shoulders a little further down with every exhale. Good, let's do a couple more, just following the natural rhythm of your breath. Amazing. Let's take the right hand, lifting up, lengthening through the top of the head and tipping over to the left. Loosening the side body, really breathing in to that right rib cage. Making sure we're not arching the back here or hunching forwards, just directly coming over to the side and exhaling down and just taking a moment to just feel if that right rib cage feels a little bit more expansive. Good, and when you're ready, take that left hand, lift up, lengthen through the top of the head and tip over to the right. Only tipping as far as it feels good for you today. Opening your shoulders, opening your heart, keeping both sit bones really grounded into the floor or chair beneath you. Breathing into that left rib cage this time. And exhaling the hand down and just taking a moment to observe if that left rib cage feels a little bit more expansive. Good, release your hand, take an inhale here, and this time as you exhale, gently take a twist to just look over your right shoulder, still lengthening up through the top of the head, and feeling that expansiveness in the lower back, loosening that lower back with a gentle twist. Exhaling back to the front, taking a gentle deep inhale. And exhaling the other way, looking over your left shoulder, growing a little taller with every inhale, grounding a little deeper with every exhale. And exhaling back to the front and just placing two hands onto the lower back and just taking a moment to observe if anything in the lower back feels a little bit more expansive, if you can find a little bit more space as you breathe into that lower back. And release. And just coming back to that effortless, deep, natural breath. Observing the breath. Observing any sensations coming up for you right now. Just observing. Amazing. We're really going to start to find some release now, truly letting go of any of those blockages, anything we're holding on to that does not serve us in our practice. So inhale and bring the hands right into the center of the torso. Contract the spine, really gather that energy into that solar plexus area. And exhale, open the arms, arch the back, exhaling, take a big long exhale and inhale. Deep, long inhale, gathering the energy and exhale. Let it go. Good, expanding a little bit more, finding a bigger release with every exhale and let it go. Good, releasing your light to the world. Inhale, contract, gather that energy and then send it out. Release, expand. Good, and inhale. Really exhale fully and unapologetically this time as you expand, as you arch the lower back and you let it go. Let's do just one more because it feels good. Inhale, contract, gather everything in. Exhale, arch the back and let it go. Release. Good, and just come back. And notice, observe any sensations coming up for you right now. Allow anything to be there that is coming up for you right now. Just observe. Be curious about any of those sensations coming into your body. Perhaps you feel a little bit of tingling around the center of your torso or in the upper abdomen. Perhaps you feel a little more warmth in the body. Just notice. And come back to that effortless, light, natural breathing. Feeling that lateral expansion of the lower ribs, maybe finding a little more expansion this time as you inhale. And relaxing, calming back as you exhale, grounding deeper into the floor or the chair. Observing, relaxing. And on your next few breaths, take a slight pause, just a slight pause after the exhalation. Inhale, exhale, releasing all of the air from your body and just take a slight pause, a slight suspension before you allow that air to come back into your body, allowing it to flow into your nostrils effortlessly, lightly, sending it all the way down, expanding the lower ribs. Good. Exhaling and just taking that slight pause after the exhale. And just noticing any sensations that come up from elongating that exhale and just taking a slight pause. Just notice. If you feel comfortable with the slight pause that you're taking already after the exhale, perhaps this time take a slightly longer pause and just notice any sensations, any sense of heat or warmth coming into the body. Just notice. Gentle pause after the exhalation. Good, let's take 2 more. And if it feels good, gently experimenting with a slightly longer pause this time. Relaxing the body into that pause after the exhalation and feeling that expansiveness as you inhale. 1 more. Good. Keep following the breath, but this time we're going to combine body and breath and fully embody that conscious breath. So inhale, expand the hands, expand the energy coming out of the center of your torso. Inhale, send the breath deep. Exhale, full exhale. Start to bring the hands back in and pause the breath for 1, 2, gathering the energy, sending it into the center of your torso. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and releasing back to natural breaths, relaxing. We're going to do this 4 more times. And as we pause the breath for those 10 counts, really allow the body to relax, to feel that energy continuing to circulate around the center of the torso, feeling that heat, that warmth that comes from pausing the breath. Good. Exhale. And let's go again. Inhale, expand the hands, gently opening, expanding that energy as we fill the body with air, gently expanding the lower ribs. And exhale, slow, controlled exhale, bringing the hands together and pausing the breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release, relax. Good. Feeling more and more expansion with every inhale. The more we do it, the more expansion we can find. But it's really important to remember that this requires no stress, no effort, no push. We can achieve that deep, expansive breath. We can fill the entire body with energy without needing to force, without needing to try, without needing to push. And as we bring those hands in and gather that energy, we continue to feel that effortlessness in the body, that effortless relaxation as we gather the energy and bring it right back into our solar plexus, filling the body with that wonderful solar plexus energy. That sense of power, that sense of self-belief, filling you with that bright yellow solar plexus energy. Let's go again. Inhale. Expand. Expand those arms, expand those hands, expand the lower ribs. Feel the expansiveness of the inhale and exhale. Start to follow the hands as they come back in, gathering the energy. Pause the breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Relax. Effortless, natural breathing, observing any sensations. Just observing. Don't worry if any thoughts come into your mind. Allow them to be there. Just notice them and then allow all of your awareness to gently come back onto your breathing, to being the observer of those effortless, natural breaths. All right, 2 more times. Inhale. Expand the energy, expand that bright yellow solar plexus energy that you're inhaling, receiving it, and exhale. Gently gather the hands, gently allowing the air to leave your body and pause the breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Effortless, natural breaths. Just observing. Wonderful. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Full expansion now. Really expanding those hands. Shining that bright yellow solar plexus light as you inhale. Filling the body with energy and exhale. Nice slow exhale. Gather and pause the breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And pause here, leaving the hands where they are. Allowing both hands to rest in that solar plexus area. Feeling that energy circulate. That vibrant yellow light in the center of your torso. Perhaps even imagining a bright yellow light shining behind your hands. Keeping that energy inside the body with your hands. and relaxing, gently relaxing here. And coming to close down the eyes, if it feels good, shifting all of your awareness totally internally to that internal place, perhaps so internal that you could hear your own heartbeat. Continuing to observe your breath. And gently start to lighten your breathing. Now we've loosened the body. Now we've gathered that bright yellow solar plexus energy. Allow that energy to be there with no effort. Can you make the breath so light that the fine hairs in your nostrils do not move? Notice if you can hear yourself breathing. If you can hear yourself breathing, see if you can take a silent breath. See if you can make the breath inaudible. Bringing all of your awareness to the natural rhythm of your breath, those effortless, light, deep breaths, feeling that lateral expansion of the lower ribs as you inhale, feeling them come back to place as you exhale. Continuing to observe any sensations coming up for you, allowing them to be there. And gently starting to repeat in your mind the mantra, I am enough and I am guided. Fully trusting in your own intuition, believing in yourself, feeling that wonderful warming sense of self-worth, knowing that you are enough, repeating it mentally. Perhaps you inhale, I am enough. And perhaps you exhale that acceptance of I am guided, I trust my intuition, I trust my guidance. I trust that wherever I am in this moment is perfect. Gently repeating the mantra for these last few moments. Repeating it mentally. Continuing to observe any sensations in your body. I am enough. I am guided. I am enough. I am guided. Sitting into your experience for these last few breaths. Releasing the mantra. Bringing your awareness back onto observing the breath. And taking a nice deep inhale, keeping that inhale gentle and effortless. And taking a nice long, slow exhale. Fully surrendering to your experience. And gently start to bring your awareness back to your physical body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. If it feels good, start to move in any way you feel you need to, loosening the body once again. Just coming back into the physical body. Good, bowing your chin to your chest. And gently, effortlessly blinking the eyes open. Coming back to your space, staying in your experience, staying in those sensations. Amazing. Thank you so much for breathing with me, for coming on this journey with me. I hope you go through the rest of your day knowing that you are enough, that you are so worth it, that wherever you are in this moment is exactly where you need to be, and that you're doing an amazing job of being you. So keep doing that. I'll see you next time.